One of the things I remember is, when I was a little girl, my mom used to always sing around the house, and she was constantly having these ideas in her head about songs that she would want to write. And we would be driving somewhere, and in the middle of driving, she would have to pull over because she needed to write down some lyrics that came to her, or she would pull out a recorder. She used to keep a little recording device, and she'd start singing a melody in the recorder. And then when we would get home, she would play back the melody that she had sung to herself earlier, and then she would try it out, try the chords out on the piano, and she'd say, "Sequina, come here, sing this, sing this, sing this. He really cares, Jesus is there," and okay, and I'd sing it, and then she'd come in on the harmony, and then that's how a lot of her songs were written. It's because I was there to bounce a lot of those ideas back to her to be the soundboard for her. And I just thought that everybody grew up like that. I thought that everybody was, in their home singing and writing songs and learning music in that way. So music has always just been something that came very naturally to me. Really be like a debut for me. Even though I'm a native Detroiter, most of my singing has been done in New York and outside of Michigan. So it'll be kind of me reintroducing myself to the community here, and so that'll be great, and also kind of a reintroduction of my mother's business to the community as well. So I went to Hanneman Elementary right down the street. Also went to Munger Middle School. I was in Holy Cross Lutheran School for some time, and Renaissance High School. And actually, my time at Renaissance really played a big role in me pursuing music, because I was there under director Nina R. Scott, and just singing in the choir there and going on tours, and she did a lot to really expose us to so many different kinds of music. And when you're a junior or senior in high school and people start telling you, you need to start thinking about what you want to do with the rest of your life, it's like, oh man, what do I do? What do I, and I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And it hadn't really occurred to me that music was something special or something to be pursued as a career until then. And when I decided that it was time to figure out something to do, I decided to go to school for music. So, and I'm glad I did. And then where does the actual curtain come down?
The house curtain will come right here.
Oh, that's a lot to play with. Okay. So what we'll probably do is have a spotlight so that we can shift the audience focus.
I would recommend two.
Okay, at least
one,
two.
Yeah, we'll put two up, and then I think the stage should have multiple color washes.
Okay.
Probably do a red. If you like a pink, we can do that. We can do a blue.
Yeah.
Whatever you're happy with.
And we can actually have like the ensemble behind the stage, and they can set the risers up at intermission possibly, so that there'll be an effect of lifting the curtains, and then the ensemble can be there for the joint numbers and things of that nature.
We'll put some lighting on the curtain to warm that up a little bit while you're in front of it.
Absolutely. It'll be so great. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
I think you'll enjoy the acoustics.
Oh, thanks. Wow, that's great.
Well, if anything comes to mind, you let me know.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much.
Again, welcome.
All right.
We'll look forward to the event.
Okay. This is my father. Sequina DuBose. Many people don't know that the way I got my name is it's a combination between my father and my mother's names. My mother's name is Regina, my father's name is Sequoia. So, Sequina, a star was born.
A very bright star. I was so moved emotionally by hearing you sing. It's so hard for me not to break down and cry each time.
Oh, Daddy.
It's so beautiful. But I'm very proud of her, and she's put a lot of work in, and her mother has been so instrumental in being a springboard for her, and I'm just so proud of her.
I found in my travels that one of the most poignant memories I can say I've had is when I was in Morgan's choir at Morgan State University. I remember we had some performances in Prague, Czech Republic, and we were in a cathedral. And you know, the cathedral was packed. It was packed to the brim. People were they were squeezing in as far as they could just to see us. And well, I mean, I didn't feel that our choir was famous or, you know, but they found out that on the program we would be doing spirituals. And spirituals, you know, are very powerful, especially in areas like Europe where it's not as common. And when we got to that section of the program, I remember, you know, we were singing all types of spirituals and some hymns, and we got to the hymn Amazing Grace. And it's, you know, it's a very simple melody, and we sang it. And I looked out into the audience. Most of the audience were not English speakers. So most of the audience had no clue as to what the words were that we were saying. But tears were streaming down their eyes. They would have just raising their hands. They were just so overwhelmed with emotion, just feeding off of the energy that we were putting out. Wow. You know, singing our spirituals and our traditional hymns. And that was the moment in my life as a performer, as an artist, that I can say I really began to understand the power in music and the responsibility that you have as an artist to really express and keep that creative energy out there.
Which is, of course, with your beautiful voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Sequina DuBose over at the Detroit Historical Museum today.
So hush, little